Hey there everyone, welcome to another video of Fox Android. So in this video we're gonna learn how to make a email intent from your Android application, right? So basically an email intent means that you want to send an email from your Android application but with the help of some another app that supports the email feature, right? So let me just give you a brief demonstration of what I'm talking about and what we're gonna get by the end of this video. So if you can see on my mobile screen, we have this three fields, right, which says email address, subject and message. So I'll just type down all the values. For example, in the email address, so here you can see I have typed down all the fields. Now if I just click on this send button, so now it asks me for which app I want to send this email. For example, Gmail or Yahoo Mail. If I just type on this Gmail, so we go to Gmail app, and here you can see all those fields has been automatically filled to subject and the message, right? So this is what I'm talking about. This feature is really useful if you have a customer support page in your Android application, right? Then this feature can be used. So guys, without much ado, let's get started. So guys, if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell notification icon for receiving the notification of the upcoming videos. And by the end of the video, if you like the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button as well. So let's start with the development. So the very first thing we are going to do is we are going to design the front end part. So let me just go to the sketch window and I'll take the linear layout for this activity, and we'll take the orientation as vertical. Now just let me quickly design the front end part, then I'll let you guys know what we have done right. So when the user press this button, the very first thing we are going to do is we are going to get all the data from the three edit text fields, right? So let me do that. Now we have got all the three things, right? The email address, the subject, and the message. But the email, for example, when I have given you the demonstration of the app, you have noticed that I have put in two email addresses separated by comma. So we have to get all those email address into a string type array, right? So for that we'll use string addresses, and because it's an array we need to put in brackets here, is equal to email dot split, right? So this is a function in string library, and here we will pass the commas. So now it will separate all the email addresses which are there in between the commas and put it into a this array, right? String type array. Now we are going to see we have passed the email addresses, the subject, and the message, right? Now we are going to check if intent dot resolve activity and get package manager is not equal to null, then we are going to call start activity and we'll pass the intent here. Else we are going, so what this statement inside if condition will do is it will ensure that your device contains at least one app that can handle this email request, right? So if we do not use this if statement, if there is no app, right, for example there is no app that can handle this email request, then your app would crash. So we do not want that. So that's why we have used this if condition. It will return true if there is even a single app. If there is no app, it will return false, and we'll go inside this else statement and this toast will be raised. So that is pretty much everything we need to do to implement this feature. So let me just quickly install this app to my cell phone and check if it is working fine or not, right? So okay guys, the app has been installed to my cell phone, as you can see on my mobile screen. If I just type in email addresses @gmail.com and let's put purva@gmail.com and just test. So if I just click on this send button, so here you can see I've got two options, Gmail and Yahoo, because these two apps can handle this request. So if I just click on this Gmail, we go to the Gmail app, and here you can see inside the two we have got both the email addresses that we have put in inside our app, right? And we have got the subject and the message as well. So I guess we have successfully implemented this feature to our Android application, and I also hope that you guys have understood the code. In case of any doubt, you can always ask me in the comment section, or you can DM me on Instagram. The Instagram username will be there on screen right now. If you like the video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and in case you're new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and press the bell notification icon for receiving the notification of the upcoming videos. So that is it for today's video. See another video. Bye.